we were so messed up in that room.
Oh
We were
God.
all standing in the middle, wondering what we should do as we died.
We wiped like what 16 times.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
some of it was due to people YOLO calling.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's whispering. I'm here. Rithrin is. He's whispering me instead of you.
Did you
You want to pass
invite
me the crown
Morbid?
for a second, and I'll invite Rithrin. I'll just invite Rithrin. Or do you want to? You should.
I
Be the
can.
one
I've
who
got
wants
him.
to.
Yeah, he's in our both
Okay,
guilds.
yeah. Okay.
He's
so
ready?
He says he's here.
Is
Okay.
Morbid ready?
I sent Morbid an invite, and he's on Discord.
Isn't he the one that was
He's
gonna
in
try to finish?
Vardenfell now. He's finishing a quest.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Is that Rithrin get? Yay!
Yes. So now we just have the quest to get finished, and oh, Indy's over there. She's at the trial, and so is Alba, so we can go. Or Will Scarlet's there too. And we're live on Twitch, guys, and I think drops are on.
Okay, I will get you up then. I had to fight a frog.
I love.
have a question about Twitch.
Yeah.
So if you listened to Twitch on a different day, like yesterday or whatever, when drops, can you do more than one drop per weekend? You know, when
A
Yes.
day.
section?
I think it's
Yes,
a day.
it's one a day,
Cool.
unless it's a Bethesda thing. And Bethesda gave me two, so I watched.
Yeah,
for
2 or
an
3.
hour, and they gave me two. But all the regular drops for the regular streamers, it's one per day.
But there are times I have not been able to get one per day, so I don't know
Yeah,
what the deal
Exactly.
is, unless it's random.
And they're back up to you have to watch for an hour, I believe.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This Bethesda was set on 15 minutes the other day, and I got 2 drops out of that. But I only got 1 drop yesterday, and I watched all day.
Ah.
I'm watching your ad for New Worlds right now, madam.
I didn't put that up. Let me tell you. I don't put that up. Twitch puts that up.
Oh, I'm gonna ask Rithrin if he's still.
It's actually kind of a cool game.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
Say that again.
Oh, that's Rithrin. Okay, cool.
Yep, I'm here.
Welcome.
I can hear you better this week,
Yeah.
so your voice
Well, I
sounded a
think
little
all
different.
we need now is Morbid Camel, right?
Yeah, I'm ready for an invite.
Ah, you got it. Let
Morbid.
me do it right now.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm traveling to the trial.
Well, now, hold on here. If I could type, I'll get it to you. There you go.
There.
Madams, are you streaming this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good.
Oh, hi, Para.
Hey,
I
guys.
was going to say,
Hi, Para.
I just dropped in for a few moments. I actually have I'd be joining you, except I have a Dungeons and Dragons game today. So I just wanted to wish you all good luck, and I'll be tuned into your stream.
thank you. Yes, we
Cool.
need the luck, I
Have
think.
fun with your D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
and I'm actually
Yeah.
going to be streaming it if you guys want to watch the absolute slowest moving combat in the world.
That's
Are
great.
you gonna, Kara, are you gonna do a video of it?
Well, it's Twitch, so it'll be available for 30 days.
Okay. Okay, cool. And you
All right,
guys aren't
guys.
that
Good luck.
slow.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, take care, Para.
Thank you. Bye.
I don't think I'm gonna get my pretty party dress started.
Are we ready?
I think I'm gonna change to my business clothes.
No, I'm still looking for flour.
You can give me
Oh,
one second. I'll be
I
right back.
picked all the flowers. Forget it. Jane.
Flour, not flowers.
Okay, who wants lead? Who are our... I wasn't here last week with you, Kelvar, so I don't know if you want the lead since you're doing this.
Yeah, Kelvar took the lead last
He
week.
did? Okay, good.
Yes,
Then
he
I
did.
will. There we go. He has the lead.
Yeah, just tell me where to go and I'll be happy.
Kelvar will tell
That's
Kelvar will tell you where to go.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know we all do that.
I had it typed out that way too, and I finally realized, oh, I've got his name wrong.
Awesome.
We all check food. Make sure you
Oh,
don't
God,
have
thank you.
make sure you don't have the pale order ring on.
Right.
I don't care. You can
Been
go
there,
ahead and
done
die.
See
you soon.
Okay. Are we all here ready to go? I can.
Yep, we're all
Or
here.
lead.
Let me see about my food. No, I need food.
You don't mind making me lead, because lots of times I'll say to come to me or that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
I did it. You are.
Okay.
Let's do a ready check.
And
Just to
thank
be
you again,
sure.
Kelvar.
Oh, so it's all good. No
Yes,
problem.
yes.
Let me. Okay, so for the benefit of people who were not here last week, one of them including me. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Kelvar. I am a raid lead for the Not Tonight Guild, and I lead like basically 5 normal trials a week for my guild, and I lead veteran trials as well. So my last vet trial I led was Wednesday night. We cleared VHOF hard mode. So
Oh, very
anyway,
good.
so let's just a little bit about my background. I've been through this trial. I've cleared it on vet. So I know I'll be using the strats that I'm comfortable and familiar with our guild, but um, open to suggestions if anybody's cleared it another way. Typically, you run into the scenario where lots of guilds have slightly different strategies for this trial. So somebody may have experienced it a slightly different way. It's all good. So just let me know if it conflicts with something you've
See you soon.
learned or understood. All right. Just out of curiosity, I am as a tank. I'm wearing perfected Yolnakrin and powerful assault. And Alba, what are you wearing as tank? I'm just curious.
Just a
How is
moment,
life
I will
treating
tell
you?
you. I am wearing Imperium
Okay.
and Lord Dusk
Mm-hmm.
and Beekeeper.
Okay. And Jinx, what are you wearing as healer?
I've got Kags, Jorvolds, and Earthcore.
All right. And I guess that's Brand. Yep.
I got Curse Eater, Chokethorn, and Cragneck.
And Kraggernets.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious. Typically, a lot of raid guilds they'll coordinate like what gear, who wears what, that kind of thing, especially for the support characters. So this is normal, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm always curious in terms of what people are wearing. If this is your first time in this trial, just so I have an idea, just type in an extra Y in group chat. You've never been here before. You've not seen this trial. You weren't here last week. Nothing.
I've been part way through this trial. That's
Okay.
the round room where you change colors.
Okay.
After that,
Same
it's all
here.
new.
Same
Yeah.
here.
So we're
Okay.
only typing. We're only typing anything at all if we've not been here.
You've never seen it. Yeah, you've never seen it before. You know. Yep. Okay.
How is life treating you?
All right. So you have 2 people who've never seen it before, and a few people that were here last week and have seen it. And so for those people, you guys can guide us through the trial, right? So let everybody. Okay.
Nice test. You're just testing to see if we're
Right.
listening, right?
Exactly. Okay.
Thank God
Okay,
he's got a sense of humor.
Yes, I do. I do like to keep. I like to keep things light and fun, because if it isn't fun, why are we playing? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. So if we're ready, let's all come up to the door and stack on the door, so that way I can see. Is anybody hanging back, maybe doing their inventory? like they said, check your food. Make sure you have plenty of potions if you use them. And let's go through the door. So, Alba, do you want to be the main tank or do you want to be the off tank?
Uh,
I'm
doesn't
fine either
matter.
way.
Just yeah, I'll try main tank.
Okay.
Give him easy jobs.
Okay.
First time through his tanking.
All right. Main tank, yeah. So the main tank will typically, most of the ad pulls we're going to be splitting up the tanking duties anyway. So it's only on the main boss fights that it really matters who's the main tank and who's the off tank.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I may need a minute here.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I've got. I have the wrong weapon bars. And the
I'm
Okay.
glad you decided you needed a minute because I do too.
Okay.
I think they're both shitting themselves. Ha ha.
No, but
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I already
couldn't
did
help
that
it.
and cleaned up the
I
mess.
definitely had 2 healer bars and 2 resto stabs instead of. Yeah.
I just try to get my queue straightened out.
All right. Yeah. Take your time. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I
And
thought I had already done this. I am sorry.
Yeah, standing around doing
Yes,
that. Okay, I'm good.
And
Okay.
I've got one small thing. Weapons. And I'm good. I'm good to go.
All right.
All right.
So, Alba, what I'd like you to do, so during the ad pulls, I'm going to split the tanking in half a little bit. So I'm going to take the shaman. Anytime there's a pull with a shaman, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take the Sun Eater. I'm going to basically range taunt the Sun Eater, and I'm going to take the Dreadstalker. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the two-hander. He's called a Savage. And you're going to take the sword and board guy. He's called a Shadow Guard. So anytime we're pulling ads, those are the targets you're aiming to get under control, so that they're not running after the healers or DPS. Make sense?
Yep. Savage and what was the other guy?
Savage and the Shadow Guard. He's the two-hander.
Shadow Guard.
Yeah, he's the two-hander with the two-handed weapon. And the Shadow Guard is the sword and board guy. So they're easy to find. And I'll grab the Shaman, the Sun Eater, and the Dreadstalker. The Dreadstalker is the bow and arrow guy. So anytime there is a Shaman in the pool or a Sun Eater, they are the top 2 priority targets. They have to go down first. The reason for that is that the Sun Eater puts a big negate field out in the middle of the map. She'll target a random player and put a big negate. And so you really can't really do anything in that. And that it really hurts a lot. You'll die if you stay in it too long. So clearly the Sun Eater needs to die like ASAP. So make sure, like, whenever we're doing these pulls, find the Sun Eater. I will usually be right on the Sun Eater. So like you look to see who I am attacking, other than when I tell you not to. If you look and see who I'm focusing on, that's a big hint. You should be focusing on that character. Alrighty?
Okay.
Any questions so far?
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Well, let's get it started. There's no time like the present, right?
Absolutely.
As long as I find the right 2 guys, no problem.
Okay. Now we're going to get a bunch of cats that are coming immediately up to the front of us. There's no big deal about these guys. So we're just going to range them. All right, now a new ad spawn is going to immediately spawn. And the Sun Eater is right here where I am. I've also got the Shadow Guard on me if you want to take them, Alba.
Oh, there's 2 in there. Gotta find them.
Okay, get out of the Eclipse Field.
Whoa, come on. He's not playing fair. He's not paying attention to me properly.
They don't like playing fair.
Hey, Bran,
All right.
I messaged you.
Okay, grab any loot. Let me turn the game down just a little bit. Usually when I play solo, I jack the game volume up. Alrighty, when you guys are ready, come to the door. All right, there's going to be a bunch of ads on this.
Have a good day.
I'm going to stack everything as best you can right where I'm standing. I'm going to try to bring the Sun Eater over to us. So there's a Sun Eater on the far right-hand side of the arena. So you just drop that stupid eclipse field. She won't come over here. All right, well, if she won't come to us, we'll come to her. All right, very good. Focus that Shadow Guard that Alba has.
Ed.
All right, and these two Dread Eaters that are right, these two Dread Stalkers that are on me.
Shadow Guard out there. Ah, she's gone now.
Okay.
Am I getting lag?
Okay, there is a heavy sack on me.
You should let go of it. It might slow you down.
Oh, yeah. Aha.
Alrighty. Okay, so basically for this build, we're just going to stack everything. There's a Sun Eater in the back left-hand corner of this stack. So, Alba, what you can do is just go to the right-hand side. Just drag everything you can and stack it on the Sun Eater that's over on the far left.
Okay.
Makes sense? Alrighty. And I'm going to pull in 3, 2, 1.
Leave my healer alone. Oh, silent.
Okay, look, the Sun Eater is down. All right, grab your loot. Okay, so in the next room is a boss fight. We'll take a minute and explain the fight for the benefit of people who are new. Okay, so let's pretend that this is the wall. This is the exit wall that when we come in, that's the far wall where we're coming in. And let's just say we're coming in like in here, and that's the wall over there. So Alba, what you're going to do is you're going to tank the boss. So let's pretend I'm the boss right here. You're going to be on this side of me right here. Okay. All right, so Alba, you're going to hold the boss basically. So if that's the back wall, right where the boss spawns, he's going to drop down. You're going to see where he drops down. You're just going to keep him right where he spawns. The object of the whole object of this fight is to keep him right there. It makes life a lot easier for everybody if you keep him right there, have him turn to you, have him turn to this back wall, and life is good. I'm going to be like off here, off to the side, like here. Now, if your screen turns blue, that means you are cursed. So what you're going to do is you're going to tell me that the tank is cursed and that there are going to be 6 pads around the room. So there's going to be a pad here, and there's going to be like a pad here, and a pad here, and a pad here, and a pad here. Finally, like a pad here, and then a pad here. So you're going to look, and you're going to see, okay, you're going to look for either this pad that's directly to your right or the one that's directly to your left, because nobody else should be using those. Whichever one is lit up, you're going to use that, and you're going to go cleanse. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, tank is cursed. You're going to let your taunt run off. Okay, so you're not going to retaunt the boss. I'm going to come in. I'm going to pick up the boss, and then you can go cleanse.
Right.
You go cleanse. You come back. You pick the boss up. You can retaunt the boss. Just let me know that you're doing it, and then I won't retaunt the boss.
Right.
Make sense? Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. So you get cursed. you say tank is cursed. I will come in, grab the boss. You stay here until I get here, so that the boss doesn't move. And then I will confirm, and I'll say I have the boss.
Right.
That way the boss doesn't move. Just keeping the boss right here makes the fight really a lot simpler.
Cool.
And so you'll come back, and then you'll take the boss from me. We'll keep the boss like right here as best we can. Okay. Now, if we both get cursed for whatever reason, you're going to cleanse first. So I'm just going to pick the boss up. You're going to go cleanse, come back and pick up the boss. If I die to the curse, it's okay because the main tank is surviving. So I'm the sacrificial lamb. So say some prayers for me. Send some flowers to my kids. Whatever. Yeah. All right. Okay. So anyway. Okay. So so that's how we're gonna. So if you're melee DPS, pretend I'm the boss. If you're a melee DPS, just form like a little box around me, but not in front of so. Say the boss is here. You can be like to the side, directly to the side of the boss. So just form a little box, but not behind the tank though. You can be melee. If you're a melee, yeah. You can be on the side of the boss, but not in back, not where the boss. So if Alba's here, the boss has to be turned here. So you can be on the boss's side, but not on this, but not in front of him. So pretend I'm the boss. Just form a little box around me, but not on the side that the tank is. So you'll see where Alba is. You should not be on his side because the boss is. Because you don't want to be cleaved by the boss. So everybody should be this way. So you should be either even with me or like this. Yeah, form like a little box. Yeah. So, let's see. Sarah Mather, come out just a little bit, like over here to where I am, right to where I am. So you're gonna form a little box. Or jump right where I'm jumping. Yeah, you're gonna come right to where I'm jumping here. Right. Yeah, right here. Okay. Okay. You see how far you are from. Come back to where I am, so you see how far. So this is where you're going to be. You see how far you are from aromatic. So that's the distance you want to keep from each other. The reason being, so when curses go out, you don't contaminate each other. Just pretend social distancing.
Okay.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
Don't forget to wash your hands. So you want to be a little bit apart from each other. This way, when the curses go out, you don't cross-contaminate each other. And then the range, you should be like behind. You can be behind the melee with the same distance in mind. I'm not worried about specific positioning as long as no one like a corporal like these two are like too close to each other. Okay, so the spacing looks good here. So you want to have like this space of this amount of spacing. So you have a healer here, and the other healer about. Okay, so you can come about here, Jinx. Okay. So just pretend I'm the boss. So this is basically, if I'm the boss, this is basically where you're going to be positioned. So if you aim a healing circle at me, put it like a healing springs, like centered on my position. Okay. So so that means that the people over here, you're probably a little too far back, so you want to come up a little bit. So when the healers put down a healing spring, it should hit you. And then Brand, if you want to throw down a healing spring as well, centered on me.
Spring?
That's the first heal from the rest of the staff line. Grand healing.
Okay.
Either healing springs or it's morph. Grand healing. Either one of it's morph.
Yeah, illustrious healing.
Illustrious healing. Yeah. Yeah. So illustrious healing. Yeah. So drop that on my. So basically, if the healers drop a healing spring like right on my position, it should cover everybody. That's very important because on that you have a thing called shield phase, where we have to. Where we have a thing like called shield phase, where it's very important because the DPS has to out DPS the mechanic, and the healers have to heal through the mechanic. So having everybody get hit by the healing springs is very important. So the positioning is very important. So when you get cursed, you're going to look for. So you're going to leave this pad alone as a DPS. And then you're going to leave this pad alone as a DPS. If you're a tank or a healer, you can use one of these two pads. It's just to make sure that tanks and healers can always cleanse. And if you're DPS, you can use any of these back pads that are in this general area.
Back there.
So, yeah, going to be back there. So what you're going to do, so when you get cursed, so the first thing I always do when I do this on vet is I take a look around and I see which pad I'm going to use before I even go for it. So let's just say this pad back there is free. So I'm going to just simply roll dodge, sprint to the pad, come back, and sprint right back to my position. It's very important that you come back and get right back to the position you are in, and then like look at your distancing before you go back to your DPSing. Make sure you're separated from people. The reason being, it's very easy to have more than 3 people cursed at a time. So if you're bad with our spacing, or if you come back and you're bad, like resetting yourself, then people can get recursed. During a fight, it's very important not to do this kind of, like you'll notice, like you go in a dungeon, you see people doing this kind of stuff. Like they're DPSing, they're doing this number. The boss isn't going anywhere, but everyone's here, and then 5 minutes later, 2 seconds later, they're over here, and 2 seconds later, so do not do that.
Yeah.
So
combat dancing only makes it hard on the healers.
Yeah. So if you ever go into a dungeon, you ever watch people in a dungeon, you'll see they're constantly doing this. They're over here, over here. The boss hasn't moved an inch, but they're over here. There are no AoEs, but everybody's over here. Just pretend like you go to those parsing dummies you see in houses. Just pretend you're going to a parsing dummy. You're practicing a DPS, and just stand here and hit it.
Question: do you have to press the X on the cleansing panel, or just
walk over it?
Okay.
Just walk over.
Yep, just walk over it is good. So it's very important, especially for vet DPSing, you move out of mechanics, but you stay still as much as you can get away with standing completely still, the better. Now, obviously, DOS doesn't let you stand still all the time. They'll force you to move out of mechanics and things like that. So you move out of the mechanic and you come back, or you move out of the mechanic or whatever, if you're forced to. But if you're not forced to move, you don't move. So, like, if there's nothing hitting you, there's nothing coming at you, nothing, then you would just simply stay here, and you would just simply DPS away. You will do the most damage. You will do the most damage. You'll do the highest numbers. The more you can stand still. Okay. And so that's basically the fight. So there's going to be the cursing mechanic. There's going to be a pillar phase mechanic where randomly 5 pillars is going to spawn throughout the room. Typically, they spawn on the farthest player back, but they can spawn anywhere basically. When we get 5 pillars, we'll need to see where we'll need to pick a pillar. It doesn't matter which pillar you pick, but if the boss is standing here, you need to line of sight the boss and stay completely behind the pillar so the boss can't see you. And you'll do an AoE explosion in the room, and you standing behind the pillar, you'll be safe. Even on normal, I believe it'll kill you on normal if you're not behind the pillar. If we get 5 pillars. The other mechanic the boss does at 30% and at 70%, or 70% and 30%, he's going to do a shield phase, which means he'll put a shield up, he'll hold his hands up in the air, and then what you have to do as a DPS, you have to burn it down and then go back to what you're doing. So if anybody's dead during shield phase, typically on that, you don't do any reses or anything like that, because shield phase, the healers cannot out-heal the shield phase. Eventually they'll run out of, eventually the damage will be too high. And then last but not least, we have cats running around the room. So I will try to chain the cats and talons them, but they can't be taunted or anything like that. So if cats are running around the room, you turn and range the cats. Don't go up to the cats. Don't try to go up and DPS them, because changing the positions will increase the likelihood of spreading curses. So those are the mechanics that are going on. On normal, it's no big deal. You can probably pretty much ignore them, but one of my missions is to teach the vet mechanics. So this lesson brought to you by Microsoft. No, I'm just kidding about that. Any questions? All right, let's.
All of that, but my job is still just to stay on.
Yeah, your job is to keep the boss taunted and keep him still as best you can.
Sounds good.
A very difficult job, right?
We'll find out, won't we?
We'll find out.
Oh, heavy sack here, guys.
Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, there was heavy sack next to the door.
Woohoo.
Once you come in, assume your positions.
Now, I want to be on the far side by that.
Yeah.
Where you are?
Yep, you want to be right here.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Right, you see where Dara High is standing right there?
Yep.
Yeah, go right there. Everybody should space around, so that's where the boss is gonna.
And so the
Rand, you should be over there.
pads closest to the far wall are for the tanks. The pads on the sides are primarily for the healers. Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
on the very
And the
top
three,
side. Yep.
The 3 on the entry wall are for the DPS.
Yeah, the 4 on the empty walls. Yep.
Okay.
There's a total of 6 pads.
And we have a blank. There.
Okay, curses are out. Okay, there's cats. Try to keep the boss where he is. Okay, shield phase. Everybody focus the boss. Okay, we have 2 pillars. Curses are out. If you get cursed, you can go to a pad. Just make sure you pick out one and go to it.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you get cursed, you don't. Only the tank is calling to being cursed. Yeah, turn. Yeah, that's because you were cursed.
Yeah, I see you. Okay.
Okay, all tank is cursed. I'm going to cleanse.
I'm cursed.
Shoot, I'm cursed too.
You're cursed.
I can't move.
I have the
Can't
boss.
move. I could not move.
I have the. Yeah, when your screen turns blue, you're cursed.
Slows
It
you.
didn't look blue though to me.
My pad disappeared.
Thanks, Morbid.
Okay.
Oh boy,
have the
there
boss
we go.
back?
Got it.
I got a.
You get a
Okay,
pad?
good now.
Okay, come back and get the boss. Let me know you got him.
Got him.
All right,
Shoot.
very good. Okay, shield phase.
There we go.
Focus
No.
the boss.
Dang it.
We've almost got him.
Yeah, if you your screen will turn blue, and then at some point you won't be able to move at all.
Yep.
Okay, pillars. Everybody find a pillar to get behind. Pillars. Line us out the boss.
Ha ha ha! Didn't get to the pillar.
Oops.
I got
Neither did I.
I've got the boss. If you're up, get the reses.
I'm down.
Oh, thank you.
I'm cursed. I'm gonna have to move the boss.
One, get one. I got Morbid Camel. And I'm
I got him.
Oh, I'm
Will's up.
down.
Okay, not cursed.
Thank you.
I was. Okay, thanks for the res. Albert, you got the boss?
I'm getting him.
Oh, okay. I taunt him, but you should. I got him for a moment. Don't taunt. I was
He's
gonna say
down.
don't taunt him. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yay!
Yay!
Nice.
We did it.
So you got to see the mechanic. You saw. If you,
Yes.
your curse, your screen is going to turn blue. You've got about 15 seconds to cleanse yourself, roughly. You've got plenty of time, but you do have to know that when your screen turns blue,
And it's
you do have to. Yeah, and it will slow you. It will progressively slow you. So at first you'll be fine, and then you'll move slower and slower and slower and slower, and then you won't be able to move anymore.
Which is the best reason I've ever heard for
Two
using
chests.
dodge first.
Does
Two
anybody
chests?
need unlock skills?
Should be 2 chests and 2 heavy sacks in here.
Oh,
Wow.
chest.
The room is
I unlocked
glowing.
one of them the hard way. It looks like I'm doing the other one the hard way because I don't have force lock on this character.
I can. I
Oh,
just didn't know if anybody needed the skill.
yeah.
There's some shiny books on the tables.
Lore book.
And heavy sacks.
Backpacks and
Lots of stuff in this little tiny room.
Mm-hmm. Should be 2 and 2.
And there's some carrots there if anybody wants to make a stew or.
Okay. When you're completed your looting, come up the ladder.
Well, somebody's missed one chest already.
It's
Yeah.
expected.
There it went.
All right, but that was a very good job, everybody. Yeah, we got through that with minimal Yeah, so you guys got to saw the pillar phase. So yeah, it's very important. So even on normal, you'll see that you die to it.
And can I just say that was a really good recovery? That was
Yes.
some awesome
No,
teamwork.
no, you cannot.
No.
Oh,
There were
okay,
six
okay.
of us down, and bam! Suddenly we were fighting again. It was
Yep.
awesome.
That's what I like
Okay.
about CAGs.
All right. So Alba, what you're going to do? You see those bunch of ogres that are up there?
Yep.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go up there and you're just going to talk to them, keep them, play with them, show them, open up a deck of cards or something. Just keep them right there. I'm going to pull the shaman away from the group, and then you guys are going to burn down those ogres, and then come and beat the shaman up for me.
Cool.
All right. Then immediately afterward, they're going to immediately spawn. There's going to start a new wave of ads in the back of where, like that far back wall. There's going to be a Sun Eater in the back. The same selection of ads that we had at the opening of the trial. So yeah, the Sun Eater, the Shadow Guard, the Savage, all the usual suspects. And so if you remember, Albie, you're getting the Shadow Guard, the Sword and Boar guy, and you're getting the Savage.
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to pull the shaman in 3, 2, 1. Okay, just ignore the shaman and go after the ogres. Go after the ogres in the back.
Come on, guys. Pay attention here.
Leave the shaman alone. Go after the ogres in the back. Leave the shaman alone.
There's no ogres.
Yeah, and the brute.
They're
This
gone.
brute is back here with me. Leave him alone as well. Okay, now that everybody's dead. Okay, very good. Okay, we got the new ad spawn in the back. There's a Sun Eater in the back pole here. I'm on the Sun Eater, so make sure we're focusing the Sun Eater. Make sure you're not in the Eclipse pool. Okay, focus the Dreadstalker. The arrow guy. Very good, excellent. Okay, focus the Shadow Guard. I'm fighting the Shadow Guard at the moment.
Yeah, I've got the.
I don't have him
Yeah,
taunted, so I'm just fighting him. All right, and then this lone Dreadstalker, who's lonely and needs our love and attention.
Yes, he does. He's been getting a little kiss on the cheek from me every now and then.
Very good. Nice. It's nice to think nicely. Okay, so we're going to do the same principle that we just did here, except we're going to do it in reverse. You guys are going to stay here. I'm going to grab the shaman and take him to the back, and then you're going to grab the ogres, just like we did before. You're just going to bring them up to us, up to the group. Make sense?
Yep.
Same way. We're just going to flip. We're going to flip the order how we did that. So I'm going to go down and get the shaman. You're going to get the ogres and bring them up to you. All right, ready on 3, 2, 1. They're going to come up. Yeah, here they come. Oh, don't taunt the shaman. He's over taunted now.
Yeah. My fault. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Killed me.
Oh no.
Yeah, the shaman spots that crap in the air. It hurts a lot. That's why I take him out of the group. Yeah, the shaman spots like these little poison crap that goes in the air. It really hurts, and so that's why we separate them.
Ah.
All right. So the usual suspects are going to spawn down here in the bottom of this hill. There's going to be a Sun Eater right where I'm standing, but same usual suspects.
Ow.
Make sure we're focusing the Sun Eater dice first. Excellent. Sun Eater's down. two-handers running loose if you can get them, Alba.
Got it.
Alrighty. Grab all your loot. Okay, this is like a 4-stage fight. The first stage, I can't really stop and explain it before we do it, but basically it's the usual suspects, shaman, sun eaters. We're just going to rotate and grab the shaman and sun eaters as they spawn and deal with them. So everybody come down right down this little side where I just jumped down, and then they're going to auto spawn. So I'm going to take the shaman and take it in the back. So Alba, take the other ogres and put them like right there if you can.
Okay.
Oh, ogre's on me.
Working on it.
All right, come get the shaman here. It's in the shed with me. Okay, we have a new wave. You have a sun eater. The sun eater is going to be right on my position. And we got the, again, all the usual suspects. Watch out for the eclipse field. Make sure we're focusing the sun eater where I'm standing.
Oh.
Very good, guys. Sun eater's down. I temporarily took that shadow, that savage from y'all. But okay, next wave. We have a shaman. I've got the shaman. Focus the shaman here. Actually, focus the shaman here, right where I'm on my position.
Oh, nice to have them all together.
Yes.
Shaman is down. Okay, next wave. We have another shaman. I believe we have a sun eater. I'm stacking the shaman on the sun eater. So focus my position if you can. Good job, everybody. But wait, there's more.
Yeah, right? Wait! Sure.
Okay, so now behind door number 2 or door number 3, we've got 2 shamans, 2 sun eaters rather. I'm gonna try to stack the 2 sun eaters on top of each other.
Whoa.
I can get away with it. So she'll come over here. Okay. The one that's in the back won't come over, and I guess she
You
doesn't
don't
like.
wanna go anywhere, that guy.
Yeah, she doesn't like the cookies we have to offer
Got
her.
a bunch of ads trying to bring them over. So I don't know where I'll be.
I'm on a sun eater.
Okay.
Right.
I'm on Alba.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get the ads off of you.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I
Somebody's
spent.
strong.
Somebody, sun eater's down, I think.
I think so. Because that's not
Yeah.
going down.
I'm trying to keep up with you. You move a lot
Yeah.
faster than me.
All right. Now usually people don't have a trouble with this pool, but if you wipe it, you have to do it all over again.
Oh God.
Now,
Shiny chest.
Right?
Oh, cool.
Very glowy.
I like chest.
Big shiny chest.
all right.
We like
1
big
second.
shiny chests. That didn't come out right.
I'm checking to me. Hang on, oh yeah, bear with me 1 second, guys. At the 24. Okay, I was just checking something. All right. Okay, so
This is the fun
okay, yeah.
This is the
So
fun one.
actually, let's go back outside so we
Oh,
organize here. Let's come back outside. Yeah. So we have room, so I have a room so we can deal with this without pulling anything. So come back to where I am. All right. So so I will be the ranged group. So I need a healer over here. One healer, and then I need it doesn't matter. So you need 4 DPS.
right.
So it doesn't matter which 4, but I need 4 DPS. Okay. So how many people we have here?
You got 5.
Stay. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to be the exit side, and you guys are the entrance side. So just remember where you are, because I have no idea. Like usually for trials that I run for my guild, I'll give people specific assignments, like where to be, which group to be, and that kind of thing. So just remember where you're supposed to be. Okay. All right.
Exit.
So everybody on my side, we're the exit group.
Okay.
Okay, and you guys are the entrance group. And by that I mean when you go into the door, the first stack is the entrance side. That's the side we go in, and then the side that we would be going out when we finish is the exit side. All right. So okay, let's go through the door. Okay. Let me kill this here.
I'll be right
Well, I'm
there.
entrance side.
Yeah. So Alba, you're the entrance side tank. Yes.
Right.
I'll stick with you, Alba. But
All right.
I haven't gone through the door yet.
So you can go through the
Neither
door.
have I.
Okay, so the way you do this is very carefully. If you're on the range side, come to this middle where I am, and then you can go across. You can go across like I'm going across right now without pulling the boss. So the best way to do this, especially so you don't guarantee not to pull it, come all the way to the door and then come all the way out and then stack on me if you're on my side.
One name tag, right?
Yeah, 1 name tag.
Brand, are you in
Okay.
here?
I'm
Yeah.
almost there.
How many
Okay.
people with case? Okay, and then for
I
the
use that.
so for the entrance group, you're all going to stack here on me.
Okay, in the middle.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay.
One name tag.
1 name tag.
You want to be tight, and even tighter
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah, you need to be tighter because if you go left or if you go too far left, you go too far right, you will pull the boss. So make sure you're like standing. Okay, 1 name tag.
And that
Okay.
only happened every time we stacked last week.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, who was it who wasn't in Discord?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forget the name. Yeah. So, okay.
That one.
I hear this.
Okay. This explanation is going to be longer than what the fight takes, so bear with me for those of you who are new. All right, so Alba, okay, I'm going to explain the tank mechanics first because those are the crucial part here. So I'm going to go back over here. So you're not going to move. I'm just going to demonstrate what I'm doing. If you have questions, I'm happy to walk you through it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so Alba, what you're going to do is you're going to, whoops, whoa, I almost did that. So,
Yeah.
so you're going to come a
That
little
would've been
bit out.
short fight.
Yeah, so you're going to come a little bit. You see where I'm a little bit out of the group. So you're going to be a little bit on the right side, on the opposite side. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's like so. So what? Okay, so I'm going to turn toward. You're going to turn towards Vishai, who's the blue boss. Okay. So you're going to taunt the blue boss when the fight starts. Okay. I'm going to taunt the yellow boss when the fight starts. Okay, so we're going to fight for roughly 10 to 15 seconds. They're going to raise their hands up in the air. Everybody on your side are going to turn blue. Everybody on my side will turn yellow. Okay? One of the most important things about this particular fight is you can only damage the boss of the opposite color. So the reason why they do that is so you can't fight them anymore. So the boss, so you're fighting the blue boss. He raises his hands. He's saying to you, "Ha ha, you can't fight me anymore." Okay, that's why he does that. So obviously, if you can't fight him anymore, then what do you need? Then what we're going to do then is taunt the other boss. So you're as soon as they come together, going to wait for like maybe 5 seconds, and then you're going to go ahead and taunt Skinrai, the yellow boss.
Okay.
And then I'm going to taunt Vashai. So you're going to pull Vashai. So just to repeat, initially you're going to pull Vashai over to you. Then you're going to let the fight start, and then you're going to taunt Skinrai.
Okay.
Because that way, when the colors happen, so what happens is you're going to be blue, and you'll see that Skinrai is yellow, right?
Yep.
Okay, so so when they raise their hands, they're going to give you, when you turn blue, or I'm going to say tanks, even though I'm one of the tanks, grab your targets. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to taunt Skinrai, and you're going to bring him over here. You can come over here with me.
I'm going to bring the yellow guy over here.
Yes, you're going to bring the yellow guy over here.
Okay.
So you're going to face him the other way, and you're just going to fight him. You're just going to fight, you're just going to keep him here. The yellow boss is no big deal. It's when the blue boss, there are going to be times you're going to have the blue boss. The blue boss puts a big negate. So pretend you have the blue boss. He's going to put a big negate on the ground. So what you need to do is roll out of it and get over to the side like this. So what you want to do is you want to pull him over here. So the yellow boss you don't have to worry about. You can keep him here the entire time. But the blue boss, so you're going to keep him here. Then he's going to drop in the gate. You're going to drop in the gate again, maybe drop in the gate. And you're going to work your way around that way, around the room clockwise if you have to move the boss. Because you can't stand in the gate. You can't stand in the gate either. But that's not going to apply to you initially when the fight starts. You're going to have the yellow boss. The yellow boss doesn't drop any negates. So when the fight starts, you're going to come here, start fighting the yellow boss. About 5 seconds later, he's going to spawn 1 to 4 ads, yellow ads. So you're going to look across and range taunt them over to you. So while you're fighting him here, you're going to look across, look for the yellow ads, and range taunt them over to you.
Okay, where's the blue boss in all of this?
The blue boss is on the opposite side. I've got him on the opposite side.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay. So I've got so you've got you start off. You're going to have you're going to have the yellow boss, and then all right. So now you're going to be fighting here. Let's pretend you're fighting him right here. What's going to happen is he's going to disappear on you. He's going to jump up in the air, and he's going to jump to here, or he's going to jump completely to the other side of the room, on the opposite side door. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, when he does that, I'm going to say prayer phase, get ready. So if we're DPS, but for now, I'll explain what the DPS does. But for now, what you need to do, I'll say prayer phase, get ready. So as soon as he jumps into the air, what you want to do is you want to come over to here. I'm not going to go as far, but so I'm going clockwise. So basically, I'm going to go along this wall. I'm going to say whether we need to stay on our respective sides or swap. And by swap, I mean we need to go across the other side of those candles in the middle and get to the other side. Okay. If we need to swap, everybody needs to swap. So that's going to depend on which side the boss lands on. If the boss we are fighting lands on this side, I'm going to say stay, because we can keep fighting him. If the boss that we were fighting goes to the other side, we have to go to the other side with him. Make sense?
Yep.
So the reason why we have to do that is that the bosses are going to explode their sides of the room. On normal, you can block through it and maybe you can survive. On that, it hits you for 500k. You cannot survive it. It's a one shot. If you have a toenail on the wrong side, you're dead. So That's so basically the way you do it. So you're fighting the boss. He disappears. I'm going to say prayer phase, get ready. You're going to immediately drop what you're doing. But it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're going to drop over here and come over here. And then by that time, I will have said swap or stay. So now let's pretend that either way this works out. Either way this works out, you're going to either going to swap to the other side and go all the way to the opposing boss, or you're going to stay here and come to this boss. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So immediately they're going to be praying. They're going to explode the room. You're going to see a big explosion. So while that's happening, once you get here, you're going to turn. You're going to look to the boss on the other side, and you're going to taunt him. You're going to get as close as you can get away with, and so you can get a ranged taunt on him and taunt him and taunt that boss. Even though he's praying, you're going to taunt him. Once he stops praying, he's going to come to you, and you're just going to come back to this side, and then you're going to tank him, and basically it's rinse repeat. The only thing that
taunting is a problem, right?
it is a problem, but if you do it the way I say do it, you won't over taunt him. So yeah, so you've had your boss here. So you have your boss right here. He disappears. Okay, and then you come over here, and let's pretend I say stay. So you come over here, and you start going over here. I say stay. You come back because your boss is over here, and then while he's still praying, as the tank, you're then going to come forward a little bit, and then you're going to range taunt the boss on the other side. You're going to always, after prayer phase, taunt the boss on the other side, because what's going to happen is that after prayer phase, he's going to give you the boss that's on the side, whichever color he has. He's going to give you his color, which means we can't fight him anymore, which means you have to taunt the opposite side boss. So after prayer phase, you're always going to have to taunt the boss on the other side. So whether you have to, whether we have to swap or not. So no one's changed it yet. I mean, we're not changing colors yet. You're going to change colors after prayer phase, or maybe, but no one's. There is a mid-fight color swap thing, but I'm not going to go into that. All right. So at any rate, so that's what you're going to be doing as a tank. Okay, so you're going to start here, taunt your boss. You're going to taunt Vashai. Okay, once Vashai gets over to you, you're going to then taunt Skinrai. You're going to bring Skinrai over here, DPS them down.
Yep.
Okay, when they disappear, you're going to check to see whether we have to swap or not. So you're going to say prayer phase, get ready. You're going to come over here. Let's pretend we have to swap. So you're going to go to the other side. When you go over to the other side, you're going to come all the way up to the boss, and then as soon as the prayer phase explosion happens, it's going to be a big explosion. You're going to come out even before you can wait. You don't have to wait for the explosion, but let's pretend you waited for the explosion. You're going to come out here, and then you're going to taunt the boss on the other side and bring him over to this side, and then so in this particular case, you're going to have the blue boss, and which means he's going to start dropping the gates on you, and then you're going to have to roll out of him. Okay. So do you have any questions about your part of this?
I think I'm pretty straight, but
it's like I said,
once or twice.
Yeah, you have to go once or twice. Yeah. So, but anyway, so it's very important because the tank's job on this is it's like 90% of this fight is the tank's getting this correct. Okay.
Well, I hope I got it straight in my tiny team.
Okay. Okay. So you have any questions about that?
Okay, so the first boss I'm going to grab is the blue one, right?
Yeah. Watch how far over to the right you are.
Yeah.
Because you might, yeah. Okay, yeah. The first boss you're going to grab, you're just going to grab him just to get him over here.
And I bring him over. He comes over to this side.
Yeah, he's going to come over to this side. What we want is both bosses to be standing like right in here.
Okay, gotcha.
The reason for that.
Taunt the yellow guy and take him over to the corner, like you said.
Yep.
Okay.
Then about a minute, we're going to fight for a minute, and then he's going to disappear on you. You're going to look to see which side he disappeared to, and we're going to stay or swap based on whichever side he went over to. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So for the DPS and the healers, okay, now there would be an explanation for the healers too if we were doing this on vet, but thankfully it's normal. Okay. So for the DPS, So you're gonna come over here, fight your boss. If it's the yellow boss, nobody come over here, by the way, except for Alba or whatever, because I don't want to yellow pull anything. So we're fighting over here. If it's the yellow boss, you're going to be all the way up on the yellow boss. You can be as close to him as you can get, where you can read his number, where you can read their underwear. You stack directly on top of the boss. The reason for that is that gives the tanks a better, clearer vision, so they can pull their. Because then, Alba, just remember, when the ads spawn, you need to taunt over the yellow ads.
Right.
Okay. So and the blue ads are respectively. I'm going to try to chain in the blue ads because they tend not to want to come over. But anyway, that's the So basically, you're going to fight. So if the yellow boss, you're going to be all the way up on the yellow boss. If it's the blue boss you're fighting on my side when we start, you want to give the blue boss some space because he can drop the negate, and you don't want to be all the way up on him and have him drop the negate on you. Okay. So anyway, but it's very important. Then if you're DPSing, the boss is going to disappear on you, and just like I told Alba, you're going to come all the way to what I call. So if you pretend that the side you're on, if you look at the opposite side based on the side you're currently fighting on, you treat that side as 12 o'clock. So if we're fighting, like if you're fighting over here, directly across would be 12 o'clock, directly behind would be 6 o'clock. So always when prayer phase starts, go to 8 o'clock, and then if you have to swap, you're going to swap at 9 o'clock. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so pretend it's a clock. Pretend the other side, the side that you're, like if you're fighting on this side, the other side's 12 o'clock. And so you're going to back off, go around the room clockwise. That's the whole point of
right?
On the outside, on the very outside. Don't go through the middle, because one of the things I'm not really going over is, while you can be near the boss of the opposite color, you cannot be anywhere near players of the opposite color. You will blow each other up. So if you get anywhere near players of the opposite color, you will one shot both of you. So it's very important to do this. So you come over here, you're fighting, blah blah blah, you're fighting your boss, the boss disappears, prayer face, and then you come over here, and if it says swap, then you swap. Okay, it's very important during prayer phase. When prayer phase starts, drop whatever you are doing. Do not try to res. Don't look to see, is this like the right time of day? Is it like 9 o'clock? Do not stop, do not pass go. Immediately go to 8 o'clock and then cross over. And so by doing it this way, you will always stay away from players of the opposite color. So you won't have to really think about it, because if you follow the mechanic the way I just instructed, you will never come near anybody of the same color, of the opposite color. And then you're going to go cross on the other side. When you cross to the other side, just run right up to the boss so he can give you his color. So we have 6 people back here and 6 people on the opposite wall, and then that way the tanks can pull their bosses. We can rinse, repeat. So the job as a DPS is very simple. All right, so are there any questions?
I can't.
Can I switch jobs now?
All right. Okay, so there's no time like, okay, so if there are no other questions, there's no time like the present. Let's get this going. So I'm gonna step out a little bit. Brand, you need to be in the group if you don't mind.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the blue boss.
Okay. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a countdown. Is that way people? So typically, if you want to do your AOE's, you want to do your AOE's, Dutch ults, whatever, in the center of the room, and then that way, because during the very start of the fight and in between on prayer phases, you can damage both bosses. The trick to this is to get them both within, keep them both close as possible, because once one boss dies, we have 30 seconds to kill the other boss, or it's a wipe. Okay. All right.
Now it kills us.
Any questions?
I'm just gonna say that after today, if we haven't been all the way through this dungeon, watch the all cost video. It is very good on this dungeon, at least for this round, this room.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. If no other questions, I'm going to. Okay. So let's pull in 3, 2, 1. Taunt. You got the wrong boss, Alba. Taunt your yellow boss.
I'm looking, I can't see him.
I've got them both. Bash the boss, please. Bash the yellow boss. Bash the yellow boss, please.
I'm working.
Hey, Alba, you need to taunt the yellow boss.
I'm trying.
the blue
I
one.
can't find the bugger.
Oh,
I'm dead.
they're both on me.
Yeah, I know they are. I'm dead too, so I messed up. Sorry, guys.
I'm raising him. All right, you're up, Alba.
All right.
All right.
Guy, yellow guy.
Okay, prayer phase, get ready. Okay, we need to stay. Stay. Everybody come back up, okay? Okay, Alba, you need to taunt the other boss. Taunt the blue boss, Alba. Nobody should be coming over here. Nobody should be coming. Do not come over here. Do not, Alba, you're on the wrong side.
Okay, just
You should not, you should never need to come.
Range taunts. All.
yeah.
Range taunt. Someone interrupt the.
Here he comes. I think.
Very good.
Now we got to get up on the yellow boss to get his color.
Not yet. No, I mean, to DPS, I'm just gonna get all the way up on the yellow boss. Hey, interrupt the yellow boss, please. Interrupt the yellow boss.
Got him.
Prayer phase, get ready. Okay, we need to swap, everybody. Swap, 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 swap,
Girl.
swap. A couple people were too slow. Alba, you're
Yeah, I was way too
Oh
slow.
man, now I can.
I'm down again.
I got Alba.
okay. Alba, you need to taunt the yellow boss.
Yellow boss. Where the devil is
Range taunt him.
He's over here. He's
No, not the blue boss. The yellow boss.
he? Yeah, I got the.
You got the blue one.
I know I do.
Yeah.
I don't want him, but I got him. I got them both now.
Okay, they're over taunted, so you have them both now. Okay, do not cross the yellow line. Do not cross the middle line, guys.
full dodge out of the negate.
I'm gonna try to taunt him.
Ah, dude.
You still have them both? Okay, I finally got them. Okay, prayer phase, get ready. Everybody go. We need to swap. No, stay rather. Stay.
Need to get on
Stay.
the.
Stay. Come back to the boss.
8 o'clock.
Okay. Okay.
Last shot.
Alba, you need to taunt the blue boss.
22%.
I got the blue
It's
boss
all right.
now.
Yes, you got the blue boss.
Gotta kill this dude.
Yikes. I've lost my group.
We need people in the middle.
What?
Okay, Skinrise dead. There are no colors. Kill him.
Nope. I
Kill
got-
Vashai. Kill Vashai. Good
Excellent.
job, everyone.
Awesome.
Wow.
Wow, we did it.
Did it.
That was
Nice.
a fantastic recovery.
Well, I don't know if I did it right, but we did it.
We did it. Yeah.
You know there was a recovery.
It was. We almost wiped twice.
Yep.
On that, we would have wiped.
Yeah.
So,
Huh?
And in this room, the wipe is amazingly fast.
yes. Yeah. So, yeah. The thing is, yes. So, I mean, fortunately, I know the mechanics, so I'm taunting the right boss. But, yeah. So, but it's tough for tanks to wrap their head around for the first time or two.
It does get confusing.
when it gets really bright, it's not easy to tell which ones. I finally have learned to look for the blue one, and I
Yeah.
know automatically the other one is the yellow one because he's the hardest one to see.
So you want to always So I'll be always on a range taunt. You never want to walk up to the target to taunt him.
Okay. Well, I was using my range
especially
taunt, but I was getting them both.
This is not the room before the last room, is it? Please
No.
tell me it's not. Okay,
Nope.
good, because I just read a piece of shiny paper and I didn't want to accidentally put us in hard mode.
No, you cannot put us in hard mode or normal.
Good.
So no, the whole key, 90%, well, the first part of the fight is on the first part of the fight on vet is having the tanks understand how the targets are supposed to pull and when to pull them. A lot of times new tanks have issues with that. Then the second part of it is having DPS, the resisting urge, number one. So you notice I never explained anything about going to the other side when we're DPSing. The reason why I didn't do that is because you shouldn't be doing it. So if you're doing something, then I didn't explicitly say you should be doing it. You're actually doing it wrong. So so you don't want to go to the other side during this trial, like on that fight. You want to stay on your side, quote unquote. You always want to stay on your side unless you have to switch. You don't want to go over help out. You don't want to you don't want to oh well, the wrong boss is on the wrong side, so I'll go over there and DPS them over there. No, do not do that. Stay on your side of the line because you don't want to go anywhere near players of the opposite color, because otherwise they will kill you. All right. So for this fight, you have these two cats. They're not tauntable. So we're just going to, if you're going to get a blue beam on you. You've seen it before, that you're marked for death. Okay, so all you have to do, you have to run from the cats, run for your life, as more like Kino would say in Waco Tower, run for your lives. So if you've ever done that dungeon, take it to heart. So it has a 15-meter swipe. On normal, you could probably survive it, or on vet, it'll one-shot a tank. So, do not. So if you got the blue beam, run like the Dickens. Run up, run everywhere you can. Do not stop and see where the cat is until the blue beam is off of you. Only to you can go up the ledge, like those stairs, for example, and to maybe jump off so they kite them. But if you're then just run like the Dickens, as I said. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Okay, one cat's down. Someone's it. I think it's a healer.
That's down.
I have to step away for 1 second. Someone's at my door. I'll be right back.
Well, this is cool. I've never gotten past that last boss before.
I'm going to take a bio break while he's gone. I'll be right back.
Oh, and grab some more water.
There are only two ways out of this temple. As a servant or as a...
In fact, I will be right back as well. Just a minute.
This could be fun if we ever get it down pat.
Who's Pat?
I don't know, some lady.
Or is it a guy?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
That's okay. We got a couple away on bio breaks.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. Is everybody back?
Madams are still out.
Okay.
Lunch is ready if you want it.
Okay, we shouldn't be too much later. What is it?
Poor madams,
Soup?
her lunch is ready.
Aw.
I'm back.
Your lunch is ready.
I know, you heard him, huh? He made a fabulous soup last night. It's really good. But I
Okay,
can't.
very good. Okay. Ads are going to spawn like right here.
Okay.
The usual suspects.
No one said they could.
Oh, get off me.
Hey, protect
not
your
allowed.
healer, guys.
Trying to find her. Where'd she go?
He's the one being
Right
chased.
behind me.
That's fine.
There are going to be 3 waves of these guys. That was wave 1. New wave. Sun Eaters in the back. Alrighty. Next wave.
Let's see if I need. Oh, there he is.
Oops.
If you get a random ad chasing you, just bring them to the tank.
Right?
Yep.
I'm suddenly having a lot of trouble keeping meds.
Heavy attack.
Yeah.
Alright. Just so somebody gets experience, there's a chain up there on that ledge. If you go up the
Somebody
stairs,
rush
there's
Zima away.
yeah, go ahead.
I think she's mine. I'm not certain she is, and I'm trying to. There.
Okay.
Jeez.
Anybody who wants to pull it can go up there and
Oh, that's what does it, huh?
yep. Okay, there's a Sun Eater on me. Okay, that's wave number 1. All right, the new wave. New wave, new nuisances.
Right?
Hi, Warhorn. And, but wait, there's more.
Free gifts for everyone.
Yes.
Estimated
Seems to be
value.
the sauce motto with trials and ad pulls.
Right? Oh, let's just take this.
Good job, everybody.
Not a powerless Kanda. Do you hear me? Like the chirping of crickets
Yes, I
in our
definitely
home.
want that glowy thing
Listen to me,
as a household.
Right.
I always forget what this thing is. It's up here. Right. Just step in the door. Don't go any further, or we'll pull everything.
The Hylunarium.
All right. Again, all the usual suspects. There's going to be sun eaters, savages, all the guys you come to know and love. There's going to be a sun eater going to spawn periodically. The first time it's going to spawn on the right. I believe the second time it spawns on the left, and then you get a third round where there's going to be one on the right and the left. So focus the sun eaters first, and then additionally, they're not a big deal, but there are bombers. There's like little guys that spawn on the exit side. They'll come run after somebody, try to blow them up. So just be advised. It's a mechanic that they reused in halls of fabrication, except they're a lot more of a pain there. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1. Sun eaters on me.
Death Stalker.
And the eclipse field's on me as well. New wave. Sun eaters on me. Sun eaters down. Just watch out for the bombers. If you kill the dread stalkers, the arrow guys, the cats will stop spawning. All right, next wave. Sun eaters on me. There's 2 of them this time. There's one on also one on the other side. There was a bomber just about to try to nuke Brand, but
Thank you.
Oh, is it over?
yeah.
Cool.
More room with goodies.
Right?
Oh, another chest or two.
Yep.
Wow.
There's drops in the background.
I can feel it.
Here's a master chest if somebody has force lock.
The heavy sack right here.
You do. Where is it?
Right here.
If you come in, it's on the left side.
Chest is open.
Oh, thank you, Alba.
Somebody said there was a heavy sack.
Yes.
Yep, over by the
There's
door we
another one
came in
right
at,
here.
to the right of the door.
Oh, hang on. I haven't.
Right, and one right here to the left.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty much 2 and 2 in all the reward rooms.
Except this one
Was
we
there a
got,
second chest. Yes,
we got
there is.
one,
There are 3 chests.
3 chests,
Oh,
3
wow.
chests, 2 heavy sacks.
Holy moly.
And a shiny
Okay.
paper.
Haven't found the heavy sack yet, but
There's one by the
another one.
tenty thing,
There's another one right. And one right here.
and one by the stairs. Yeah.
okay, there's one.
The other one is right here.
I got one there. Yeah. Thank you.
That's it. Just and then there's one over here by the stairs where the red glow is.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Went
Okay,
by it
very good.
twice, but you know. And everybody got the chest. There's still one smoking.
Just so you guys know, I'm usually a chatty Cathy, but I'm not now.
Okay, so for this, now
Muted myself. We got to be quiet.
there is once you're good, come to the High Lunarium. Now we had super high DPS, which we do not. Sad to say. We could skip this mechanic, but we have to do this mechanic. The runner mechanic.
And I remember the right. I think I remember the right side. I
So-
have the right side before.
Oh,
So ideally, just checking something here. Okay. All right. So.
The pads light up.
All right.
Don't
So.
far.
All right. So in the, I'm going to upload an image. 3 runners. So in the Discord, in the trial info section, I just uploaded an image. Okay, it's the route for 3 runners. So because for safety, I like to have 3 runners for this, so that you will have a better chance of clearing it.
Okay.
So take a look. Yeah. So once everybody's ready, come in. So come inside.
Wait a minute. So trial info. I got it. Hang on. Looking at picture. Yes. Blue route's the one I ran for.
All right. So once I'm over here, so everybody come up to where I am, without pulling the bus, of course.
I've run the red one before.
Okay.
I got lost trying to one of them.
The green one is probably the easiest, most straightforward to run.
Yes. So for this, I like to, so don't be afraid, but I'd like to have 3 people who are willing to do this, to do the running.
I'll do the blue.
Does it matter what role?
Doesn't matter. Oh no, you cannot be a healer or a tank. That's it.
Oh, other than that, though.
Yes.
I'll be
Yep.
one, and Eor Menrick said he'll be one.
Okay.
I'll do the blue.
Okay, so that's 3. Just type of X so I see there's 3 different people in
Oh,
group
I'm
chat, if
doing
you don't mind.
tribute.
XO, I see 2. It's 2 people. And who's the 3rd runner?
I think LD said she'd do one.
Okay.
Yeah, I typed in that I would do blue.
Okay, so all right, so yeah, you'll see the blue route. Okay, so so for the benefit of people who have never seen this, if everybody wouldn't mind following me for a second, I'm going to go through. So, all right, so during this, so right when you get here to this door, you won't be able to, you can't right now, but when you get here, when the mechanics activate, you will be able to synergize with the Eyes of Jode right here, right on the outside, right when you come in. So you come through the door or right here, and that will give you super duper speed. So you come through here.
Hold on.
So everybody come through. All right. So this is the now you'll notice that this route takes you over this cliff. If you're not comfortable jumping over the cliff, and I'm not suggesting that, I fat finger it all the time. I mean, rather if you're not completely comfortable with jumping, which is it's not an easy jump. It's not hard, but it's not easy. If you can feel like you could do it under pressure, I'll go for it. Because and then synergize with the. So what you're looking for, as you come up to these, you're going to look for here, wait for a second, and then you're going to wait for an NPC to be exposed. If that happens, you're just going to light attack it and move on.
Right.
And then, so come over here, you light attack. I mean, come on. Make sure you wait a second and make sure you give it a chance because you don't want to miss it. It's a pain if you miss it.
Oh, you have to actually step on it to get it to activate.
No, just get close enough where.
Just synergize.
Just get close enough to where you can synergize with it. Whatever your synergy key is.
I gotcha.
Okay, and you come up here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a little easier jump. Come up here.
Synergize on that one.
Synergize.
That's the jump that got me the first time I did this. Run.
Yep. All right, but if I put that diagram, so I run like, you know, my system, I have a dual monitors, so I put it up on the other monitor so I can easily see the route. Whatever you got to do.
I don't. I only have one.
Yeah. So whatever you got to do. So, all right. So everybody else can come through. The runners, if you want to like focus on your route, and while I go over the rest of the mechanics, feel free. So when you come out, use a cleansing pad.
Oh no. I'll be back. I just need to jump.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Here I am. Almost blew it.
All right. Yeah, the pads will respawn if you give them like 20 seconds.
And the important thing, when we get done with the run, we got to go to a pad first thing.
Yes.
We have to detox.
So, okay, Alba, you're going to be main tanking. I'm going to watch the things. I'm off tanking. All right, so, okay, so Alba, since you're main tanking, okay, so this is Rakat. Now he hits hard even on normal, so just respect him. Okay, so he's going to alternate. He's going to start over in this pad. He's going to come over here. He's going to jump back over there again, and finally he's going to come over here for good. So you're just going to stay. Make sure you go cleanse. Make sure you go cleanse yourself. So what you want to do is you can stay here. Basically, you want to be on the pad with Rakat, and the pad needs to always be yellow. So very important for everybody else. If any of these pads have a color on it, stay off of it. So it's very important to stay off the pads. If the pad is yellow, the tank needs to be on the pad with the boss. The tank gets a buff that allows him to withstand the hit from Rakat. If you take the buff, the tank will get one shot. So very important. Stay off. Yes.
So if the pad's yellow, I want to be on it with the boss.
Yes, you always want to be on the pad with the boss, with the yellow. Okay. So you're going to always be on the pad. By the way, you're never going to, and so you're never coming off the tank, the boss. So you're going to be on the pad too. When the boss, okay, so when he does his back and forth, he comes here. Okay, so what you want to do is when that pad here turns yellow, the one that's over there, so you're going to be here tanking the boss. You want to face the boss this way. You see the way I'm facing him now?
Yep.
Okay, the group's going to be the other way. You're going to face him here now. So what you want to do when that pad turns yellow, you want to roll dodge. Come over here, tank, and then the boss is still going to be on the pad you're on currently. He's going to jump to you. When he jumps to you, then you can roll dodge, turn him around and make sure you tank him this way. And you're going to rinse repeat. So the pad's going to turn yellow ahead of you needing to go over to it. So if you're over here tanking, as soon as that pad turns yellow, you're going to move to the new pad.
Right.
So you're going to move to the new pad, roll dodge, whatever you want to do. Come over here. You want to force the boss to jump over here so that when he jumps over here on top of you, you can then you can keep him right there and come over here and tank him.
Right.
Make sense? And then you're just going to do, and it's just going to be rinse repeat.
Okay.
So you're going
to. So when he gets over, I just stay on the yellow pad. With the
you
boss.
stay on the yellow pad. When the next pad turns, you're just looking, you're sitting here tanking him. you're waiting for your next pad to turn yellow, and then you're moving to your next pad.
Yep.
But you're always on the pad. You're never coming off of it.
Right.
Makes sense? So you're always here with the yellow, and then you over here, you're tanking them. You know, the yellow pad, it turns yellow. You come over here, turn around, wait for him to jump to you. He jumps to you. You come back, turn around, tank him this way. Then the next pad will turn yellow. You come over here. He jumps to you. You turn, you tank him this way. He has a, you do not have to perma block him, but he has a mechanic called machine gun. I forget what the other name for it. He does like a rattling gun, rapid fire mechanic. You need to block the entire time through that mechanic, or you're dead.
Okay.
Okay, do not drop block during that, or you're dead, even on normal. Okay, makes sense?
Yep.
But otherwise, you do not need to perma block him. You can just hold block. If you need to bar swap, whatever. Just as soon as he starts to, you know, he does this quick fire mechanic at you. You just need to just block it the entire time until he stops it.
Right.
And then go back to what you're, you know, yeah, just like ICP. Yep. And then, you know, you're just gonna move him. So you're gonna move him from this pad. You're gonna tank him this way to this pad. To this pad.
Yep.
To this pad, you know, to this pad. I'm just showing you the way you need to face them. To this pad, to that pad. Makes sense? Now, hopefully we never get here.
Hopefully.
God help us that we get here, because I'm not explaining lunar phase. God help us if that happens, but okay. All right, so, okay, so that's the first part of the fight. So the second aspect of the fight, Indigo, you need to cleanse, by the way. Let's see. So there are mechanics that happen during the course of the fight. Okay, so as the boss is transitioning, he's going to do a thrashing wings mechanic. I'm going to try to call it if I, you know, because I have an add-on, it'll show for me. If he does thrashing wings and I call block, immediately block. If you don't, what will happen is you'll get knocked way back. And depending on where you're facing, if you get knocked all the way back into a pad, you're going to take it away from a DPS. You can take it away from a runner. But just clear to what you don't want. The other mechanic he's going to do on these two pads, basically on these three pads over here, he's going to do a mechanic called Unstable Void. If you get targeted with it, you're just going to run off to the corner and this whole block, and it's just going to stun you anyway. And then you just come back and you go back to what you were doing. So he does a new mechanic called Darkness Falls. So one of the healers, if one of the healers wouldn't mind being in back of the group, so like if the group's going to stay on this pad, so one of the healers wouldn't mind being, say, one pad behind, like over here. So either one, it doesn't matter.
Jinx?
Okay, Jinx, okay. So you're going to be one pad behind the group healing. So if you see that, like if you start seeing the AoEs being lobbed at the ground, or if you see the teleport, you're just going to run around, you're just going to kite it, just come back as the meteors are hitting the ground, just, and then, you know, do like a circle and come back to where you were. Just come back as, you know, once you see it, you'll see how far it goes. Okay. But you may have to come all the way back, like around here, before it stops. But once you get a feel for it, you want to cut it off halfway and come back, so that by the time you get back, they stop. Because you don't want to be out of, out of range, you know, for too long. So also another DPS who's not part of the running mechanic to also kite it. You know, the reason why we're doing this is to take the meteors out of the group so they don't hit the rest of the group.
I'm gonna screw up.
So if there's another
So
DPS,
now what do they look like?
they're going to be basically like AoE explosions. They're going to, like, meteors are going to drop and hit the ground. You're going to get a big red thing that's going to come right, you know, like right to the middle of the group. Or if you're standing near the back of the group, you're going to get targeted with it, and then you just need to
this one.
You just need to go backwards or run backwards, or
I wasn't here
so that it misses you basically.
Okay.
Well, you don't want it to fall on you because you don't want it hitting you, obviously.
Yeah. Thank you, darling.
So the idea is just to basically take it out of group, so that the, you know,
Not
to
me.
basically someone's, you know, just like the, you know, the
Long
meteor
time ago.
mechanic that you
made it as far
you put
as
on
that
your, you know,
swap
it will follow you. So you just
But
want to take
this is
that
the
out of group
first
so the
time I've made
meteors
it this far.
don't
And
hit
that was a long
hit the
time
group.
ago.
Yep.
Okay.
'Cause I remember you taking us there.
So that's, so, but wait, there's more mechanics. So here you have unstable void, which I explained a few moments ago. When we get down to these pads down here, you might get like a blue beam a blue beam on you. If you get that blue beam, it's called a tether. So all you need to do is move away from the boss until the tether breaks. So this wouldn't be the kiter, this could be anybody. So if you're DPSing here and you've got a blue beam on you that's going to come to your side, you just need to move out and then to break the beam. And then on this side here, you've got little AoEs, and there'll be like a big blue beach ball looking AoE thing that'll spawn and explode. Like, so you'll see like a little AoE circle, like on this pad here, on this pad over here, or on this pad over here. You'll see like an AoE spawn, and then a ball will come up, and then it'll do an AoE explosion. You just need to sidestep it if we get that far.
If we get that far. If we get that far.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to go green? Do we?
I was just looking at the whispers in the group chat, and somebody else said they were going to go blue. Read my screenplay.
I'm not sure.
Indy said, asked if I had seen group chat, I guess, and she was left, and Enmerk was right. I've been practicing blue, so do I need to go green?
Do you need to go green? That's up to you guys.
I'm trying to ask.
Emmerich says he'll go green.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we have blue. We have a confirm. So each person knows which one they're doing, right? We have one for green, blue, and okay, very good.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't practicing the wrong one and
okay.
Screw everything up.
I will also be a kiter because I know the mechanic, and then last but not least, there's going to be the ad that spawns. He's called the Hulk. In our guild, we affectionately call him the Hunk because he's looking for a date, and so if anybody wants to date him, exactly. So, I'm going to grab him and bring him to the group, and then just need to just burn him down.
Okay.
Will you be calling it when the runners go?
Yes,
I'm
but
not sure what we look for.
Okay, yes, I will call it, but it's okay. So when this pad turns yellow, as soon as you look for this pad to turn yellow, just go.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, okay.
Right,
this
you.
pad, if we're this far, this pad, and if we get this far, this pad, I may.
Every other pad.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so you may have to run up to 3 times. If I feel that we can get the boss to 10% and we can skip the run, I will call it. But I will call it. Don't ask me, because I'm looking at the DPS. I'm looking at where we're at in terms of deciding whether we can skip the mechanic or not.
Gotcha.
Because once we get to a point where I'm comfortable that we can get them to 10%, then you don't need to run because the mechanic will never wipe the group because it won't get to it.
Gotcha.
It's all going to be based on how much DPS we're doing.
Right.
So, all right. So, did a lot of talking. Are there any questions?
Okay.
Just since I haven't seen it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Alba.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, since I haven't seen the meteors, I will look for them. But if you see them and can call them too, that would be
I'll
great.
try to call them. Yeah. Yeah.
If you can.
It's called Darkness. Yeah.
What is it called?
Darkness Falls.
Oh, I should see it then.
Yeah. What I strongly recommend, there are a couple add-ons I recommend everybody run if you're going to do any kind of raiding in Elder Scrolls. So there's one's called Raid Notifier,
Have that.
and other one's called Codes Combat Alert.
Have that.
Okay, so if you have both, you will usually get warnings for almost all the mechanics.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and
So
then
I'm looking
I'll
for
just,
Darkness Falls.
yep.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Thank you.
That alert. And so you'll usually get alerted to all the mechanics as they're happening so that you can react to them.
And
Yes.
then
I can.
Alrighty,
and I just keep him on the yellow pad.
that's all you need to, yeah. Now there is, when he gets to 10%, he's going to go to the middle pad. Now, usually on normal, you don't really have to worry about it. but I'm going to explain it anyway. So if anybody sees it, there's going to be starting here. There's going to be these pads will turn blue. There's going to be like a white ball on this pad. So anybody can roll dodge through the pad, and it will basically what happens on that is that the boss puts up a shield that makes him where you can't hit him anymore, and so you need to do that to take the shield off of him. So if you see it, if you want to practice it, now just keep in mind once you go through the blue pad, you're now cursed. So you can't run, and you can't go to another blue pad without cleansing yourself first. If you accidentally hit a blue pad, then you're cursed, and so you can't so stay off the. If you go through 2 blue pads, you're dead. So that's why you mentioned that stay off pads of any color. So you can survive being cursed, but you can't go to a second pad. And you can't go to the portal. All right. If everybody's good, stack on me. Okay, stack on me, and the other healer is going to go to the far pad. All right. No time like the present. Oh, we're waiting for one more person to cleanse themselves.
That's it.
All right, let's clear this baby.
I gotta concentrate, Elo.
Okay, Alba, go to your next pad. Hunk is out. Everybody, if you can, focus the hunk. Darkness falls.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Very good. Hunk is down. Next pad, runners go.
Ay, ay, ay.
Where is he?
No pressure.
No pressure. Take your time. I have unstable void.
Hey, turkey face, get your butt over here.
Okay, we have 2 center, 2 left, 2 right. Okay. We still have 2 center, 2 left, 2 right.
Oh, no.
Block. Everybody block. Okay, we have 1 center,
I'm down.
2 left, 2 right. Darkness falls, so resing Elderstare. Okay, we still have 1 center, 2 left, 2 right. They're sinking. Block, everybody, block.
Next pad.
Shoot, I'm sinking.
Nope.
Oh, me too.
I said,
Ah, shit, I'm down.
Yeah.
That's the wipe mechanic. That's the wipe mechanic if the runners don't find the
oh, okay.
Okay. Are you guys having were you able to find
I found 2 of my guys, and then
So I have a
missed
question.
them.
Okay, so when you're doing the clearing, you're hitting your synergy, right?
right?
And then somebody's supposed to come up some of the time. What does that guy look like? Is he going to be red outline? Is he going
It's
to
kind
be
of
yellow?
like a bluish, the yellow outline. I'm thinking, I'm trying to remember.
It's a person. It's like an
Yeah.
NPC.
An NPC. I mean, you can't miss them if you're right there. Yeah.
I was getting gold-edged Khajiit dancing in the
The
past.
dancing Khajiit that's not on the don't kill don't worry about those. They're going to be right over the thing you synergize with.
Gotcha.
Right over, Okay. Well, we did get one of them down, so we have to get all 6 of them down, by the way. So it's all 6 or none.
Ay, ay, ay.
Right.
So that's why I wanted 3 runners, because it takes a lot of pressure off the.
There's usually only 2 on each path, but it's random. It
Yeah.
can be 3.
Yeah, there's only once you go down your path and you get your 2, you can then break your path and go to the ones that haven't been done. Like I said, it's all or nothing.
Okay.
Thanks for the repair, guys.
Yep. Thank you.
That's nice. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
All right. So yeah, so I mean, so there's 3 runners. So there's you do have time, so don't rush too much. I mean, obviously, you just saw that there's time can run out like kind of quickly, but take your time, go to the thing, synergize, move to the next one. You do have to be kind of quick about it, but don't over rush it because you don't want to go there and miss one.
Right.
So that would be because then that will be make it hard and then to catch up with.
You need to put your Ring of the Wild Hunt on.
Don't have to, unfortunately.
All right, a good attempt, guys. This is one of these trials where you have to get the runner for this particular to clear this on vet. The runner, it's all about the runners. You still have to do enough DPS to clear it, but the runners are the most important thing. So if we're ready, stack on me. I believe in us, so let's give it a whirl. My Warren. And if you have war horns, anything you can aim to damage, feel free. Okay, Albus, you're going to your next pad. The hunk is out. Okay, that's one smash. If we can beat down the hunk. Keep focusing on the boss, though. Darkness falls. Kite. Runners go.
Guys. No!
I got the res.
I'm down. Yeah, thank you.
Bashing wings. Block everybody.
Thank you. Go the right way.
What happened, Albo? I got the boss.
Yeah, I got him back, I think.
You got him out? Okay, good.
Somebody else is...
Orin.
Pressing Scarlet. Okay. One left, one center, one right. 2 right, rather. Darkness falls. Center is done. One left, one right. Right is done, one left. Sinking. You need to get that last one on the left. Did you get it?
That's bad.
Oh, no.
Thinking.
Oh,
Get over there.
no.
Ah, crap.
All
I
good.
didn't
It's all
see
good.
it. I did not see it. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Absolutely.
Hey, we got further than we did the first time.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
And just a reminder, if you're running center and right, just go to the left. Whichever one is missing, it's all or nothing. So just go to the other routes.
Yeah, that would be
get your
nice. Thank
two.
you.
Yeah.
You too. Go to the other. Yeah.
Yeah, go to the other routes. It's all or nothing. All right, very good. We almost had that one. So let's tackle me. Let's give another whirl. How are we on time? What time are we stopping?
Anybody have a problem with
Good.
time?
No, not I.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Unless you can stop it for a day or two, so I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
I would like that
Is this
too.
a
That would
tough
be
question?
very
Is
good
this
for
the
me.
final
Yes.
boss?
This is the final boss. Yes.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
last-
cool.
Okay.
We can do this,
I'll
guys.
keep that in mind
Yeah,
if
we
we've
can.
got a problem.
All right.
Let's clear this ditch.
All right,
Just
guys.
stay
I
right
believe in us.
there.
Let's roll it. Let's go.
Here we go. there was there having a good time with them.
Well, watch your health. Okay.
Oh, Hunk's here already.
Come on, Tricky Pete.
Everybody on the next pad. DPS down the Hunk, block. If you're blue and you're a runner, you need to cleanse. Runners go.
Oh, come on. Damn, I'm down.
I've got the boss.
I got Alba.
Thank
You're
you.
up, Alba.
I messed that
Marker
up
falls.
bad. Okay,
You got
I'll
him?
get him back.
Okay, very good. Excellent. To center, to left, to right. I still seem to have them.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh,
I
shoot.
thought I got it now.
Okay, very good. Block, everybody, block. My Warhorn. Okay, one center. Right is done. One center, to left.
Coming.
Darkness falls. Okay, one left. Bashing wings, block everybody.
I can't find the one on the left either, Andy. Or am I in the
Okay.
center?
I can't tell if you got it or not.
Oh no!
Guess not.
Oh no!
Sinking. That left side is tough. I need a quick bio break.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think I better too before I go where I'm sitting.
Alrighty.
Back in a flash.
All right.
I honestly don't know what is going on because I go to every single one and then some, but
Mhm.
I don't see anything. I've killed one each time, so I don't know what's going on. I know what it looks like.
All right. Let me. Actually, let's go through while you were waiting. Are you here?
Yeah.
All right. I'll follow you. Just to see. Just stop by and just go slowly. Just stop and synergize.
Okay. So it doesn't start yet, right? And then I hang a left.
Right.
And then
This
I
one.
jump across here.
No. This
Oh,
one
fuck.
here. Oh,
Okay. Coming out again.
yeah.
Sorry.
Come on back through when you're ready.
Yep. Coming. Why do I keep dying? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
I am back.
Yeah, there should be one. You come back through. There should be one before you jump.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm missing then. Okay, so I
Yeah,
just
I'm
came
looking at the
through
map.
I'm at the end.
I
of the
usually do
thing.
right when I do this, so I think there's one like in this area right in here. I just did it,
I
but when you
don't
when
see
you come
one here.
through,
Oh,
Okay.
right here. All right,
Okay.
that's the one I've been missing. I thought this was part of center anyway, but this is mine.
yeah, oh yeah, this one's yours, yeah,
Okay, that's the one I was
Yeah.
missing.
no, yeah. Then are you jumping or not?
I was jumping over here,
Okay,
but
You
I
come
could do
here.
either way. So
okay,
then there's another one here. This would be
And then
number
there's one here.
3, number 4, number 5. Backtrack. Go left here, and at the very end.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Andy, you know what? I was missing that mine on the right side too, the very first one
Yeah,
that's in the center. I was missing it too.
okay,
Did not realize that was there. Or mine.
yeah. It
Okay, I
unlights
am-
once
I am
you
back.
Okay. It will stay lit until you trigger it.
Okay. So let me just review. Come out to this path. Turn left. 1, 2. I think I'm covering more than my number though, but okay. And then right here. Backtrack. I have no
Okay,
idea
we're on the
what
last
that's
boss.
Okay.
I muted so they can't hear me. This is taking a while.
I think I'm covering part of the center.
Okay.
Let me
Well,
look
it's not. It's not. Yeah, as long as you don't miss one, it's better to go by and maybe hit one of the center ones before it's time than it is to miss one. Because missing one will confuse you. Because then you'll think you've been everywhere, and then it'll still show as one being available.
And I'm going to take another look at the graphic. Make sure I'm remembering it right. Since we're doing. Okay, so
I think this is where the problem was.
Mhm.
Because what we're doing is nothing, it seems like.
Then I'm done. I was covering part of the center for sure because I was jumping across the last one. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not across there. Round. There.
This is why I didn't want
Got
to
it.
even attempt it.
All right. If we're ready, stack on me.
Hang on
Ooh,
just
here we
half a
go.
minute, half a second. Okay. No problem now. I just wanted to make sure my weapons were still charged proper.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and redo my food because it's gonna run out in 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yay, bud.
Everybody
Alrighty.
Weapon charged.
3. Okay. And it's now or never.
Yep. Good to go.
Come on, little buddy, don't be afraid. We're not going to hurt you very bad.
Punk's here.
Come on.
Yeah, you did.
I've got the boss.
I got Alba.
Thank you.
Okay.
I missed out on that one.
Darkness falls. Runners go.
Ariana.
Come on. I've lost it.
I got Alba.
Yeah, the pad
Yeah.
changed. You need to take the new pad. You got him?
He's got him.
No,
Okay,
Spark
very
now.
good. Okay. Okay, it's called Dark Barrage, by the way, because I got it. 1 left, 1 right. So 1 left, 1 right.
Got him.
Crashing wings, block. Okay, just 1 right. Okay, we're done. Runners come back and cleanse.
Whew.
Wow.
We did it.
Okay, that's 1 of maybe 3 runs. Okay, I was on Stable Void.
Orange.
Oh, I'm
See if
down.
we can get the
I'm
reses.
down.
I've got the boss.
I didn't see my pad turn on that one.
We got the hunk too.
Oh,
Ah,
thank
I got
we go.
Alba.
Thank you again, Mr. B.
Do we run again?
Let me know when you got him.
No, not
Block.
Dr. Lunch.
Pretty quick, I think I should have him. Yeah, I got him now.
Okay, Alba, next pad. Runners
Now
go.
run. Now run.
Runners go.
Got it.
Change.
Okay, make sure you're. If you get tether, make sure you take this. Watch out for tethers. Darkness falls.
One of your runners is down.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure
One
which
center
side to
or
go.
one right. Two left.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, actually, there's two left. Two left, one center. Was that a runner? Oh no.
Will is
Is he
down.
start- Okay, one left. Darkness falls. Okay, we're good. Runners come back and cleanse. Block everybody.
Woo! I'm kiting. Darkness falls. Don't run in the. Okay.
I'm back here, you turkey-faced twit.
Change pads, Alba.
Change pads.
Thank you, Brand. I was
No.
watching for it.
No! Oh.
Okay, we're going to ignore the run. So no running, just stay in DPS.
Dead over by the first Redstone pad.
I'll try to get him.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
I will
Yeah,
horn.
'cause I'm kiting.
Changing
Okay, remember,
pads.
Oh, awesome, thank you.
don't worry about running, just DPS. Let him have it. Darkness falls.
Synergy down.
Good job, guys. He's going to execute. Okay, he's in execute, guys. Good job, everybody.
Thanks for the
Awesome.
coach.
Ah, good
Awesome.
deal. We did it.
That's
Hot
fabulous.
diggity.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not going to tell you how many years I've been waiting to do this.
Yes, and you got the clear.
Once
And-
again, thank you, Kelvar.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
sure.
Thank you so much.
So much.
That was so much fun.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, wow.
Woo, look at that. That's fantastic. Love it.
Very, very cool.
And you guys got the running down, which is that's like once you get the running down for that final boss, it's really
Yeah.
that's because we were close on the second run, but I didn't want to risk it. So and then plus I thought that that would help you solidify the running.
Very cool.
If you have enough DPS, I mean, for groups, some groups have enough DPS where they can beat the boss before he gets here. I mean, obviously that's not us yet,
Okay, guys, we're gonna
but
try and
you can if you can beat
raid
the if you can
somebody
get him to
if
execute
possible.
when he gets to here, you don't have to run at all.
Yeah.
There are groups that can do that on that, but I've not been in those kind of groups. So,
We'll design out its easiest.
or what people call the 3-pad burn.
Right.
You've ever heard that? You've ever heard that terminology? Yeah, but
Only
you can
after
skip.
eating curry.
Yes, exactly. But good job, everybody.
Well,
If it's your
thank
first
you.
Cool.
first time you've ever
Thank
cleared
you
Maw
for
of
running us
Lockhaj,
through it.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for.
Wonderful.
so are you guys
Yeah, that
are you
was
gonna
excellent.
are you guys running this next week, or you want to run something different, or what are you guys thinking?
Unfortunately, I will not be
And yeah, and I think I'm done for a little bit too. Mom won't want me to go eat.
I would think.
Oh, next week.
Oh, next week I'm up for
What
yeah.
is the
Yeah,
dun-
definitely
what is the
next
trial
week.
Where asylum drops?
So, the Asylum weapons drop in Asylum Sanctorum.
I would love to at some point. Doesn't have to be next week. At some point,
Okay.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That's a fairly straightforward trial.
I'm up for anything.
Yeah, I'm up for anything.
No
too.
ad pulls, no ad pulls, just boss fights. 3 boss fights.
I believe this dungeon was so we could all get a fancy color.
Yeah, that was
My idea.
Indy's.
You get
Indy's
the
thing.
you get the if you clear this on let me see, costume skins. So if you look at my character now, you see that my blue face.
The way to do that easily.
You get that for you get it for clearing on that.
Welcome to the stream.
Where are you?
I'm the tank. See the blue face?
Loot it, sell it.
Black and blue.
Easy cash. For
Yeah,
example, like
you get the
2
skin for
something,
clearing it on vet.
cool.
Random shit. There you go, 9 gold.
Oh, look at
Don't have to
that.
worry about
cool.
that. Yeah, of course, that's a small example.
matches
Like,
Lockhaj.
Is that a
10
polymorph?
gold. And these things here, all these fucking weapons.
That's
that you can
polymorph
pick up,
skin.
whatever.
Yep.
Loot at the moment.
Nice.
But anyway,
And there
every
is
piece of item you
for
pick
the
up, you'll have
regular
hundreds
achievement,
by the
there
end of the
is
day.
a-
Just flog it all off for fucking easy money. Whether it's 40 gold or 150 gold, it's still cash.
Let me look.
I linked it in
Yeah,
chat.
got 82 million. There you go, exactly. Lots of people try so hard to be clever about ways to do things.
Conqueror is
rather
the
than
achievement
just
you get for
sticking to
completing
what
something
they're
on vet. Yep.
And what you end up doing is you end up wasting
Yeah.
loads and loads of time and making